Guys, what's up? I just found out about something absolutely insane happening in Congress. You won't believe this, but Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz bought a bunch of shares in New Gold Inc. and then didn't tell anyone about it for 489 days. That's almost a year and a half late. The craziest part? During that time, the stock price went up by over 300%. Like, imagine if you bought something for $1,000 and suddenly it was worth $4,000. That's basically what happened here. Now, this is a huge deal because there's a law saying Congress members have to report trades within 45 days. Wasserman Schultz took almost 11 times longer. And the penalty? Just $200. It's absolutely crazy, guys. Everyone's debating whether we need stricter rules or bigger penalties for Congress. What do you think? Should they face tougher consequences for late disclosures?
Welcome to the exception, not the norm.
Another review you had. What was this? Jurassic World Rebirth?
Yeah. So, in total, I guess, contrast, this was a really good movie. I did really enjoy the Jurassic Park. I don't know what number this is in the canon of Jurassic Park movies, but it was really good. So I guess Scarlett Johansson left that cast. Love Scarlett Johansson. Always a good actress. So I guess basically you have this expedition that she's leading to go to the island of maybe the original Jurassic Park. And they're trying to collect, I guess, genetics.
I think it's a different island. We got to fact check it.
Okay. They're sent there to collect these DNA samples of these dinosaurs who have been mutated and cross, I guess, DNAs and stuff like that. And meanwhile, you also have this family, dad, two daughters. The one daughter is getting ready to go off to college. So this is like their last family vacation. Plus one, her boyfriend, who are out sailing, and they also get, I think a storm comes, so they also get like wiped. They get, what's the word I'm looking for?
No, it wasn't a storm. Remember, it was that dinosaur, the Montosaurus.
Okay, yeah.
That's the one that came
yes,
to the boat.
The ones that were in the water, they came and kind of knocked them around. So I think Scarlett Johansson or Zora and her expedition come and rescue them.
Yes.
But then these dinosaurs attack again and they're like separated. I think somebody is revealed as being evil and kind of like accidentally on purpose allows the oldest daughter to fall off the boat hoping that she does drown.
Yeah, because she wanted to call for help and they were not supposed to. No one's allowed to go to this island where the dinosaurs are. It's illegal for anybody to go to these islands.
But so, they do reveal that he's evil. Like he has his own purposes, and that's
it's always the rich guy at the beginning doing this stuff. Who's nice is going to, hey, let's go to a dinosaur island and get blood.
So I mean,
it's got to be money involved. They got to be rich,
I guess. So the standout characters for me are, of course, Scarlett Johansson, the guy that plays the doctor. He's lovable from Bridgerton. Duncan is a crowd favorite. Love what they did to Duncan at the end. Because I was getting a little mad. I was like,
he's going to sacrifice himself.
Yeah, but, he sacrificed himself and lived. So shout out to Duncan.
Yeah, normally they killed the brothers off. So.
And I also like Xavier's character because he comes on the scene kind of like a loser, selfish, just, just slumping around. Because I think the dad had worked out a schedule where they kind of take turns doing watch and he wasn't really, doing
just lazy.
Yeah. But when the daughter falls overboard, he jumps into action. He, saves her and the dad kind of gets respect for him. And he's pretty actually funny throughout. Like when they get to the island, he's like, well, I have weed. Like I really like Xavier's character. He was very enjoyable and he was very dynamic. Because when he first comes on the scene, it looks like you kind of like just have him pegged, but that's not really the case.
Did you feel awful, or kind of upset that? Remember that one scene where they had to go get the raft and Tyrannosaurus Rex was around the raft, and she went. Like, shouldn't he went?
Which one?
Her boyfriend.
Well,
Xavier went instead of her.
Well, I thought that was to protect the dad because the dad had an injury. He had like a leg injury. So if anything went down, he would have to kind of like lift the dad and keep on going. And then he also had the younger daughter. So I didn't look at it like that. I looked at it like, if you think about like protection and all of that.
He's
That's
like
why.
supposed to go across the river and get the boat.
And originally when she passed, they didn't know that the T-Rex was there too. It's not like they knew it before she passed. They figured that out after she had passed through the river to get the raft.
That's true.
So yeah, I'm thinking about it from a safety perspective. No, I think that was the right strategy. But I do have something to say about Dolores. Love Dolores. Dolores is so cute, but I thought she was gonna have more of a significance. I thought like Dolores was gonna like end up saving them, or Dolores's mom or parents was gonna show up and save them, but she literally just ended up being like the family cat.
Dolores?
Yeah, the little pet dinosaur.
Oh, that's
that
what it was.
Isabella kind of
about
gravitated
that.
to. They found each other and she, hung on.
It was useless. I mean, it was just a little dinosaur.
Cute, but I thought she was gonna end up having like some greater significance towards the end.
I can see where you got that from.
Yeah, but again, that was a very cute additive to the movie. Yeah, so I don't really have anything negative to say about it. It was enjoyable. It was exciting. Um, Again, even though it doesn't make any sense, we have humans mutating and messing with dinosaurs and all of this and putting them on an island and nothing's gonna go wrong. And
I wonder how long they're gonna go with this. It's gonna be like Fast and Furious. It's gonna be like Jurassic Park 10.
But I enjoyed the Jurassic. I mean, honestly, I enjoy Jurassic Park better than the what did you just say? The Fast and Furious movies.
Yes.
Like no shade, I enjoy Jurassic Park better.
Yeah, but how long they gonna go? What else can you do next? Now I think they made $2 billion worldwide, so I think they're gonna do a sequel.
And then this one just basically ends with them getting off the island. So that was a good scene too, when that T-Rex ate that helicopter. When they finally made it to wherever the station was, where Zora.
Oh, that wasn't a T-Rex. That was a mutated dinosaur. I don't know what that was.
Yeah. So Zora had arranged this rendezvous with her team to kind of helicopter them out and do like a 2-minute, review of the island. So that was really good. Another beautiful scene was, I guess they were herbivores, the really huge dinosaurs with the
red
swirly tails
on the back of their heads.
And how they were showing like the emotion, like love with the dinosaurs and everything. That was a really beautiful break from like being on edge of being eaten.
Tell you what I wouldn't do when they had to climb down the mountain to get the pterodactyl egg. Wait.
I felt kind of bad. I don't know what his name was, but the guy that had an accent that Duncan was speaking with, I felt like that man got eaten up off of y'all shenanigans.
And had people reacting. My crowd was acting on every part. So a brother yelled at, "Oh no!" And then everybody started laughing.
Yeah, I think they should have just left that expedition alone, but the rest of them was really good. Dr. Henry Loomis, he played his role. He did a good job. The Bridgerton dude, he was very endearing as the doctor, and we felt like the romantic tension between him and Zara, it wasn't ever fulfilled, but we felt that it was there.
Tell you all that work, I'm selling those dinosaur blood to highest bidder.
Huh?
Remember, it was debate. Like, he didn't want to sell the dinosaur blood to the rich guy because he said he wanted everybody. Everybody wants
he's a man of science and passion.
But so all that work and dying. Oh no, I'm getting millions at the deal. All that work on that.
Well, I mean, it's all about what you believe. But then it's a moral conundrum because the guy that was all about the money, he got his comeuppance. He called himself getting away, but he didn't get away. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think it was a great cast, great storyline. Like I said, few standout characters, few of my favorites. Lovable Xavier. A little Dolores.
They just don't need no more Jurassic Worlds. I'm
not gonna say that. If they can keep on, giving good storylines and that excitement and that thrill, then hey, why not? If
they always have to go back to the island because now I remember at the beginning of the movie they explained why there was no more dinosaurs around the world because the climate was too cold and they kept dying out.
And I think that's why they wanted the DNA too, to help to cure like certain human diseases because the ecosystem or the climate of the earth had been changed or something as well. So yeah, I think as long as you can keep on doing storylines that work within the Jurassic Park fantasy world, then keep going.
So what do you rate Jurassic World Rebirth?
I thought it was pretty good. I would give that an 8 out of 10. I thought it was very good.
I gave it 7.5.
Really?
Just because I'm tired of just the Jurassic World movies. It was a good movie.
But that's part of what made it enjoyable, because you do kind of go in like, what are we gonna do this time? And they actually did something different. So it still works.